Kubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan rasipi da ka umsingam beats aqua na molai moro hakajingdap sunsnem jongka. Rengkat ka 3 Olives Restaurant M Crown Hotel Kendailat Shillong bat ka Orange Nissan Loan So Po Shillong. One bantiet ya ka kali Datsun Ready Go bathamai ka bas kem bat bidor. Ka Sorkar jilla kalamang pisa khat saw Klur tingka jong usnem arajar khat Kendai arajar arpo. Lyngba ka District Mineral Foundation shiki district baper jong ka jilla da ka bapentrai kam yiki kindon jong ka Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana naga Bynta banshna ya ki Anganwadi Center ki jaka aijing sumar banshna bat ban maramat yiki surak ban yada ya ka maryang ban pentrai kam yiki telong sam umbam umdi ban yada yiki wa bat ki wa doi bat ha ka bapenlut haka bayadai bat ka jingyada naga jing sapriyang jong ukhyang jingpang covid khat Kendai haka jilla barok kowe yakanila pentip da menteri rangba ka jilla ukonrat ke sangma habu jubab ya ka jingkeli balawan ra da UMLA jong ka Congress na Mausenram constituency uba Himalaya Muktan Shangpliang hakikanta keli jingkeli haka dorbar senrai jong ka ying dorbar thawan ka jilla ka balakut no haka khat artarik unai weng arajar arpho.
Sir, East Khasi Hills District, 2019-20, 12 crores 64 lakhs 78,168. 2020-21, 1 crore 24 lakhs 77,646. Southwest Khasi Hills, 2019-20 nil. 2020-21, 94 lakhs 48,470. Ribhoi, 2019-2020 nil. 2020-2021 47 lakh 91,937. East Jaintia Hills 2019-2020 nil. 2020-2021 7 crores 63 lakh 71,646. West Jaintia Hills District 2019-20 1 crore 50 lakhs. 2020-21, 19 lakh 25,118. East Garo Hills District, 2019-20, 2 lakh 67,120, and 2020-21, 3 lakh 5,280. Total for 2019-20 is 14 crores 17 lakhs 45,288. For 2020-21, 10 crores 53 lakhs 20,097. Reply to star question 82B. Yes, sir. The Government of India has issued guidelines of Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana PMKKKY for utilization of DMF funds. Reply to star question 82C. Sir, the projects being implemented are construction and renovation of school buildings and Anganwadi centers, healthcare, construction and repair of roads, water supply schemes, environment protection, rejuvenation of streams and rivers, and expenditure in connection with preventing the spread of COVID-19. To D, reply to star question 82D. Yes, sir, in the governing council of DMF of Ribhoi district. E, sir, during 2019, 1 meeting, during 2020, 3 meetings.
Honorable Speaker, sir, my supplementary question relating to 82A. I know from the Honorable Chief Minister how much funds have been collected till 31st May 2020 and how much transferred.
31st May 2020.
Yes.
So that information I do not have with me. I do not have with me right now, sir. I'll require notice for that, sir.
So, as per my data that I have collection, there's a huge amount that has been collected. I have it with me. I would like to just inform the House that this is a very substantial amount that has been collected, and it comes to the tune of 52 crores, 28 lakhs, 18,395. Out of which, sir, an amount of 51 crores, 78 lakhs, 20,532 has been transferred. Nevertheless, sir, I'll stick to only the East Khasils district, where, sir, an amount of 27 crores, 35 lakhs, 40,902 has been collected. 27 crores, sir. And out of which, an amount of 27 crores, 32 lakhs, 29,430 has been transferred. Therefore, sir, I understand that there is a good amount and substantial amount that has been kept with the East Khasils district to take up various developmental programs. Sir, my next supplementary question is relating to 82B. So may I know from the Honorable Chief Minister that who is the implementing agency and what is the procedure?
So the implementing agency for this is the DMF, which is the DMF, sir, and the chairman of that committee for the DMF is the DMF chairman is the DC, and the chairman of the committee is the DC of the DMF, and which is the District Mineral Fund, and the other members of this committee. So this committee is the implementing agency, sir.
I think the Honorable Chief Minister did not get my question right. We understand that there is a district governing council headed by the Deputy Commissioner, and various other members has been notified by the government. Sir, I would like to inform the Chief Minister that the implementing agency is the Block Development Officer. But surprisingly, the guidelines that is in my hand under Schedule 2 that has been notified by the Government of India, which calls the guidelines of the Pradhan Mantri Khanij Kshetra Kalyan Yojana, PMKKKY, so does not specify who would be the implementing agency. Therefore, this guideline has left it to the discretion of the state government to identify who would implement the projects. As we see now, sir, the BDOs are implementing it, but sad to say that the BDOs are directly connected with the implementation by themselves, not through any committees. That's why, sir, I brought this question to the Honorable Chief Minister, whether there is any thought of the government in streamlining the guidelines further so that it is specified as to who would implement these projects and which body would be monitoring the implementation at the grassroots level, sir.
So the implementing agencies can be line departments also. And so accordingly, yes, the block BDOs also implement. But then if there is a specific work that is to do with a specific line that requires certain specialization, then the line departments also are implementing it. And the monitoring agency obviously is the DMF, which is headed by the chairman, which is the Deputy Commissioner.
So, may I have the assurance of the Chief Minister that a specific notification to this regard would be followed?
So as I said, even as of now, the line departments are also implementing the scheme, sir. And yes, the BDOs are also implementing, but line departments also are allowed to implement this project, sir.
So while I agree with the Chief Minister relating to the line departments, but I'm slightly skeptical about the manner that this DMF is being implemented at the grassroots level. Because, sir, I can tell you very clearly, sir, that in the Mausanram block, the BDO is executing the works by himself, not by anybody, by himself, along with his engineer. I thought that the VEC would also be taken into consideration, but the VEC is also not taken into consideration. The projects are selected by himself, and the work also is executed by himself. That it amazes me as to how a government officer will execute work by himself. So therefore, sir, to streamline the things, I would request the government to kindly come up with a notification whereby for this particular projects, so and so, this authority is authorized to take up the works. And that's all I want, a word from the Chief Minister.
Sir, we'll examine the proposal that's been given by the Honorable Member.
It is of me.
Sir, I am not yet done, sir. Please, excuse me.
You already crossed 5
Sir, I
questions.
just was my third, sir. I have 2 more, sir, please.
I have written here, it's 5
Okay.
already done.
Sir, I have a question relating to answer 82D. Now, sir, the question says whether MLAs are notified as members of the District Mineral Foundation Governing Council. Surprisingly, it is only Ribhoi district that has been notified. I want to know why. Why only Ribhoi district has been notified? And when I asked from my Ribhoi colleagues, they admitted, yes, they said we had a first meeting last year. After that, we have not had meetings. So, is the government considering other districts are the MLAs to be part of the governing council or not, sir?
Sir, on the 29th of October 2018, the Government of India had communicated to us that MLAs and MPs should be part of this committee at the district level. And accordingly, sir, on the 5th of November 2018, this was forwarded to all the deputy commissioners. And the respective deputy commissioners have then examined at their level. So it is Ribhoi who has taken the initiative and gone ahead with it. Other DCs, though they were informed, it did not happen. They have been again reminded about it. And Government of India also recently, about a month and a half back, they've written once again asking us to do it. So therefore, we'll follow this matter up, sir. But the information has gone to all the deputy commissioners to follow the guidelines that have been proposed by Government of India.
So my last
it is
question,
of
sir.
me.
My
It
last
is of
question.
me.
Last one, sir.
No, please, you have already 6.
My last one, sir,
You're
please.
6 with,
It's
you're
very
done with
important.
6. It
Very
is important
sir.
for others also. Bapiti Sokme, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, may I refer to reply of C, that is the G. Expenditure in connection with the preventing of the spread of COVID-19. So may I know from Honorable Chief Minister, because Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman have also conveyed a message to all the in the country to use this District Mineral Foundation to fight of the COVID-19. How much did the government have used for this COVID-19, sir, from this project?
Yes, sir. So Government of India has permitted us, or all the state governments, to use 30% of the balance amount that is left. Based on that, so we have spent till now 5 crores 45 lakh 47,300 for COVID-related expenditure. And of course, if the member wants, then I have district-wise and item-wise also, sir.
Ba Lambor Mangyang.
Mr. Speaker, sir, out of the amount that was sanctioned in the year 1920, as mentioned here, 12 crores 64 lakhs 78,168. As per the information, Mausanram CNRD block also received a huge chunk of amount under the DMF. May I request the Honorable Chief Minister to provide the list of projects implemented under East Khasi Hills District for the year 1920-2021. Thank you.
Sir, I have the list of the projects with me, but as I said, the list is very, very long, sir, so I can place it on the table of the House.
Lazarus.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. When we discuss regarding the District Mineral Foundation Fund, we have also the Mineral Protection Resources, Environment Protection Fund also there. But when we see the allocations of fund in different districts, we are left out Sorkar Hills because mostly the mineral resource has been, we are contributing to the state as well, the taxes, everything. But may I know from the Honorable Chief Minister through the Mr. Speaker, sir, through you, sir, that why we have been leveled, and may I request from the Honorable Chief Minister to kindly see it to our district also as well, so that the funds can be allocated in next session or this year also. May I know from the Honorable Chief Minister?
Sir, one has to understand the background of the entire process through which this is done. So the District Mineral Foundation Fund is collected on the basis of the royalty that is received from the different agencies that have got the mining leases. So it's very important to remember the word mining lease. So wherever there's a mining lease that has been granted to somebody, depending on whether you're major mineral or minor mineral. So if you're major mineral, 30% of the royalty before, of course, January 2015, that used to come as the foundation fund. And of course, after January 12, 2015, it was reduced to 10%. This is for major minerals. And then for minor minerals, it was 30% flat of all the royalty. Therefore, sir, it's not about what we want to give, but it is about the mining leases that have been issued in that district and the royalty that we receive from there, 30% or 10% depending on major or minor, that amount then goes to the DMF, sir. So that's not an allocation that we make, it's based on the royalty that we receive as per the mining leases granted in those districts.
Bagyumfa, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. So I would like to ask from the Chief Minister, I've seen that in this answer, the name of West Khasi Hills is not there. So does this indicate that West Khasi Hills district is not contributing any cess or revenue to the state government?
Sir, again, it's the similar question. The point, as I said, that it is not about the royalty or the different revenue that we get. This is purely on the basis of the mining lease that we give, and based on this mining leases, the ones who have the mining lease, then they further give royalty, and when they give royalty, 10 to 30%, depending on the material or the mineral, that goes into the fund. So if the mining leases are there, then this factor comes in.
George.
Honorable Speaker, sir, in the duration of the reply of the Honorable CM, we are made to understand that mining lease is the basic criteria for garnering the resources and to contribute to DMF. So, quartz is a minor mineral and part of the list of minerals under the MMCR, the Minor Minerals Concessional Rules. Now, sir, there are many quartz quarries in West Khasi Hills district, in particular around the Rivyang area, where the ferrosilicoi unit plants are there. But we have detected through the Committee on Environment that these quarries have not been issued any mining lease. The plant has been operating for quite some time, but suggestions have gone from the committee also to the forest department to bring these quarries under mining lease so that everything is regularized and revenue and resources are not wasted. So I would request the Honorable Chief Minister, sir, to kindly take this as a priority, and perhaps the departments be instructed to carry out a similar exercise across districts if there are quarries that still escape from the mining lease, sir.
Point noted, sir.
Babalajit.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'd like to ask just one particular question. Whether the funds of the DMF is it allocated to those districts who contributes the most in the royalty?
Sir, it's again, as I said, it's very, very specific. I'm repeating the third time, sir, that it all depends on the mining leases that have been granted in that particular district. And those mining leases, the royalty that they pay, 30% of that comes into the fund. So then that is then spent by this committee of the DMF committee, headed by the DC. And then different projects are taken up for areas which are affected. So that could be direct effect and indirect effect. So that then this committee then decides.
Sir, there's one point, especially in my constituency, there are lots of mining leases. So I feel, especially in the Sora block, I think we deserve more. We deserve most funds. Is it correct to say that?
Yeah, sir, I think, as I've again repeating, the East Khasi Hills, if you look at the amount, sir, it is one of the highest. East Khasi Hills has an amount of almost 27 crores was collected. So it's very clear that what Honorable Member is saying is right. As I said, regarding the spending, sir, and how it will be spent in which area, these very specific guidelines are there which say that it has to be spent in the areas which are directly affected by the mining or indirectly affected because of the activity that takes place there. So by default, it should be in those areas, but it is a decision that is finally taken at the district committee level, the district DMF committee that is there. And that committee is headed by Deputy Commissioner and the decision is taken. I think it's important to note what Honorable Member for Mawsyngram has mentioned, that the Government of India then has suggested that the MLAs and the members of parliament should be part of this committee so that proper suggestions based on the grassroots level requirements are made. So this particular suggestion has been then forwarded to the DCs, and now Riboy has already incorporated the MLAs. I'm pretty sure that even for East Khasi Hills, the same will be done at the earliest, sir, because this is a guideline that has been given by Government of India. Once that happens, then you'll be able to personally also monitor the schemes at your level.